Let's go back out to Jeanette Reyes right now with an update on information in that last month's deadly Amtrak train derailment. To probe into that, Jeanette has an update now at Union Station. She joins us live. Jeanette?
Well, Larry, breaking details coming in right now from the NTSB, sending out a press release just minutes ago. We can now confirm, according to the NTSB, that the engineer was not using his cell phone at the time of this crash. That means no calls were made, no text messages were sent, no data was even used or shared at the time. They're even confirming that he wasn't even using the train's Wi-Fi. Additionally, explaining why it took them so long, because as I mentioned before, there was some frustration from both officials as well as the public, wondering why it took them nearly a month to get this information. They're saying it's because the cell phone carrier logs this information in different systems depending on the activity. So they've had to pull all of this information from the cell phone carrier's different systems to confirm what time all of this activity took place, because of course the engineer did use his phone during that day. And what made it even more difficult is that this information was stored in different time zones, because the systems are kept in different time zones. They did say that the engineer was extremely cooperative. They didn't have to necessarily go through much trouble collecting this data, because the engineer gave them the phone, gave them the passcode. So again, we can now confirm just minutes ago the engineer was not using his cell phone at the moment of this crash. Now, still, a lot of questions remain. They know at this point that there were no issue with the tracks. There were no issues with the locomotive. There were some initial mentions that maybe possibly something was thrown at the train that may have contributed to the crash. But at this point, it seems like still a lot of open-ended questions. What exactly happened that resulted in this crash that killed 8 people and injured more than 200? The investigation continues this morning. We'll keep you posted on the very latest details. Reporting live at Union Station, Jeanette Reyes, News Channel 8.